want to praise reality of wrestling right now, man. Reality of wrestling. We're back in business as far as being back on television, which is something that's yeah, that is, which is really really cool for me to actually have a chance to let my young guys get their piece of the action as well, man. Get a chance to be seen around the world. And I always tell my young guys, that the time on television is worth its weight in gold. Somebody's going to be watching. Your bookings are going to go up. You're going to get a chance to live that dream that I lived as far as going around the world. And something for me, I always want to keep special reality of wrestling. Like I said, we like the AAA of pro wrestling. We don't want to be WWE. We don't want to be AEW. We want to produce the best talent for this business that any wrestling, school like I have, out there, man. Right now, we got two that just got signed with ROH, Roxy and Amanda.
Miranda.
I'm sorry, Miranda. Both of those guys started right here at Reality of Wrestling. And that right there for me, it's awesome to actually see the growth of what we have started 17 years ago, and to see it right now. I always say overnight success is normally about 15 years. And now we're finally getting a chance to put ourselves out there. But I don't want people to think that, I did it by myself. Of course, Brad has been along with me. Of course, Kevin Bernhardt, my lovely wife, Queen Charmel. And we got some new people that just came on board down in Dallas. Jason Jarrett, he's the one who came to me with this deal, as well as Jeff Campbell at the CW33 in Dallas. Man, I want to thank those guys, as well as Norm Kaiser at the Right Now TV. I tell you, if it wasn't for guys like that seeing something in our product, we wouldn't be doing what we're doing. But I always say, I hate to go to someone with an idea. I'm going to bring you the whole kit and caboodle and say, here it is. If you like it, let me know. And they just happen to like it. And the thing is, guys, this is only the beginning for Reality of Wrestling. I said 2020 was going to be our year. We knocked on the door. I said 2021 was going to be our year. We're tapping on the door. 2022, we're going to kick that son of a gun in. That's what Bums Phillips said back in the day. So I'm so looking forward to this journey that Reality of Wrestling is getting ready to partake.
I mean, it's crazy to see that lineup of stations that we're going to be a part of. Of course, our home state of Texas, in multiple markets in Texas, I think 4 or 5 markets in the state of Texas, including Dallas, starting September the 18th. Dallas, Lufkin, and Tyler. We start September the 18th. That's just next weekend, not this one upcoming, but the next weekend. Then October, we roll out to almost 50 markets nationwide. And Reality Wrestling's always been the flagship of Texas wrestling, and now all coasts, BT, can see what we do down here in Texas City. And also, again, a big shout out to everyone that you mentioned for making it possible on the television side. But also, we got to give a big shout out to everyone in the chat and all the subscribers to the Reality Wrestling YouTube channel for fueling for fueling the show for the last 2 years. I mean, we've been off traditional terrestrial television for about 2 years. And we've of course had great partners like Fight TV, and Mike Weber over there at Fight TV, who's always been great to us. And then everyone on our YouTube channel, almost more than half a million people subscribe to this channel. 128 million views on the channel as a total, and only growing every single day. It'll be 150 by this time next week. So, shout out to the chat, and all the subscribers for supporting Reality Wrestling. Because trust me, when somebody goes to YouTube and they pull up Reality Wrestling, they're looking at those numbers if they're thinking about putting us on television, right? Yep. So everybody, y'all all played a big part in it.
Oh man, like I say, I'm so looking forward to this journey, man. And I know my guys, man, right now that they're ecstatic. And there's so many guys out there that want to, find that launching pad to get to that next level. I had the Global Wrestling Federation when I came up, and that 2 years, almost 2 years that I spent in the Global Wrestling Federation in Dallas, Texas, on ESPN television on a weekly basis. Sometimes I was on there 3-4 days a week. I didn't care how many times I had to wrestle in one night. I just wanted to be on TV. I said, somebody's going to see me and pick me up. And that's exactly what happened. And that's what we're trying to do with young people that want to springboard their way into this business and get to that next level. I really think reality of wrestling is that spot for those guys. And the thing is, places like ROH, places like, you know, Impact, AEW, as well as WWE, they can't take all the talent. You know what I mean? There's so much young, independent talent out there that's looking to be utilized. Guys, make Reality of Wrestling your home. Go to realityofwrestling.com. Get in touch with Kevin Bernhardt. Submit your videos and make your way. Make that trek to Texas and be a part of the road, because we're growing. And it's only. And the thing is, people have been asking me also over the today. You know, what about Houston? I don't see Houston on that list. Well, guys, deals are being signed daily. So just stay tuned, man. And hopefully we're going to have some more good news coming for you guys about Reality of Wrestling here very, very soon.
Yeah, and if you want to see the full list, you can go over to Booker's Twitter. We're also going to post it on realitywrestling.com. I mean, markets all around the country, including Atlanta, Georgia, Las Vegas, Nevada, Albany, New York, Los Angeles, California, Salt Lake City, Utah, Columbus, Ohio, Knoxville, Tennessee, Nashville, Tennessee. I mean, Book, we're everywhere. We're everywhere right now. So I'm sure Reality Wrestling is playing in your area somewhere. So thank you again for everyone's support. And like you said, who knows what we're going to announce tomorrow?
No, man, that's what this thing's about, man. Like I say, I've been humbled because, like I say, I always said I knew I wasn't going to be able to do this thing myself, just to give you know, Jathan Jarrett, Jeff Campbell at CW33 in Dallas, as well as Norm Kaiser at Right Now TV, just to give those guys their props for making this thing happen. And guys, it's gonna get bigger and better and better and better. I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm looking forward to what we can create here in Texas. We've done a great job over this last few years making Reality of Wrestling, like you say, that flagship. But I just feel like it's so much more. It's so much more meat left on that bone to actually pick, man. And like I say, guys, all you guys in the chat, like I say, that that's a part of the Reality of Wrestling YouTube channel. You guys are a big part of making this thing happen.